Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or maybe you're seeing this video from my Facebook page. I just wanted to make a quick update. I am kind of having a family night and don't have enough time to do everything, but I just briefly wanted to update about what's going on in the United States, the western states. So we did see yesterday some larger activity in this area. You can see by the faded bullets, the orange faded bullets, we had some stronger activity. All of them are 5 or above. I think most of them are 5.3, 5.4, that range. So I'm not going to push them and investigate them. That's not the focus of this forecast. Let's just move this bullet down here. So from those bigger earthquakes, we were expecting some larger activity to come into Alaska. And we see here that we have a 3.8. That is a pretty moderate, pretty good size earthquake for just an everyday thing. Not usual, a little higher than normal as far as magnitude range goes. They also had a 3.7 in central Alaska. Again, same thing, a little more unusual than just a normal everyday earthquake. So from that, you would suggest that using the Dutch Sins method, the energy would pull down here through this area, down from Alaska into the western United States. And it certainly looks like it has done so. We're seeing more activity today as far as activity in California. And that's, you guys have heard me say that I have been expecting more activity in the area, and that would be a good sign of healthy, it would be a good sign that things are becoming more healthy, because we did have a very long period of dead silence last week into the week before. So it's nice to see that there's activity. However, we see a little more activity than what is just a normal everyday thing. So we have one also that's a higher magnitude, or a couple. This one is a 3.5. So we're just going to keep that in the back of our minds and move on to the next earthquake. I think all of the other ones around this area are too. Ridgecrest, which had a big earthquake last year in June, is seeing some more activity, and it might be a potential good idea to keep your eye on this area, because even though that they do have aftershocks still in this area from a year ago, it is unusual to see so many in 1 week. I think they've had maybe 10 to 15 this week in this area, and so it's on my list of places to watch. That's a 2.3, pretty normal. That's a 2.3, pretty normal, but still just an area of that we should watch. Let's see, this is a new earthquake up here, a 2.1, pretty standard. It seems like everything is pretty normal, except there's still a lot of silence up here. Washington had an earthquake, and I forecasted that this would happen yesterday because they had a huge tremor swarm up here yesterday, and today we have a huge tremor swarm down here. So both up here in Washington and down here in the Oregon area are tremor swarms, suggesting movement and shifting. So it doesn't surprise me that there is an earthquake up here. I don't think it's very big. A 2.4, not too big at all. The rest of this activity, I think everything is pretty standard as far as magnitude is concerned. But it is a little more active than what is normal, so we have to read everything and put together a forecast and an assumption based off of everything as a whole picture. Nevada, this is the aftershock sequence of Nevada. It's definitely slowing down, becoming less frequent, not as many earthquakes, and not as high of a magnitude on the earthquakes that are showing up. So that can be both good and bad. That seems pretty normal to me, but as that calms down, you might see energy pick up in different areas as well. The trajectory from Nevada has been known to come downwards, and so we're getting into that ridge crest area again that is kind of sensitive still from the earthquake that they had last year. Again, they see aftershocks a year later. So, in summary, I wouldn't say that everything is still normal. New higher energy is coming down from Alaska. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few unusual things that happen. I'm not necessarily seeing a big red flag that says, hey, watch, 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 watch. I know that we thought that we were going to see, me and several forecasters thought that we were going to see some activity in this area of California, and we never saw that. So, you know, it makes us wonder. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. She's playing outside. It makes me wonder, I mean, where did it go? Is it still just lingering? Is stuff still, energy still pent up in that area? So that's pretty much my forecast for the western states. I didn't really want to go into all of everywhere because, like I said, did I say this? I've made this video before, so if I didn't say this, forgive me. I made this video the other minute and then my memory didn't have enough memory. So it turned off and I couldn't make it. So, like I said, I'm having a family night, if I did say that. If not, then now you know. So I don't really want to get into everything that's going on. I will briefly say we should probably expect something in this area. I'll just go over this quickly and tell you what I'm thinking. I would expect more activity to come into this area. More activity to come into this general area. Indonesia is still on my list because it's been so silent and it should be very active. Thailand as well. I wouldn't doubt if something pulled in there. Maybe some more activity in Japan. New Zealand, of course, more activity here. I think that pretty much concludes my update about what's going on now. I do suspect more energy is going to come into Alaska. We should probably see a few more random lonesome earthquakes with maybe a higher magnitude, 3.0 or above. As energy comes down here, we might expect maybe a few lonesome earthquakes in the western states. Not seeing anything that says red flag, that there's anything bigger. Of course, there is a potential in the California area of something bigger coming through. It's been very suspicious lately, but I don't necessarily see anything right now that says red flag. I think Ridgecrest is a little more sensitive for it. It might be a little more prone to activity at the moment. But all in all, I'm not seeing any huge red flags for the western United States, and this pretty much concludes my update for today, and I will talk to you guys later when I have more information to update you guys with, probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, and I hope everybody is having a good time. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.